Hello guys, this is Winston and happy to make this video for my homework and also for my YouTube channel too. And today we're going to talk about the bare infinitives. So, what are infinitives? There are two types of infinitives, and that's the two infinitives and the bare infinitives. So, infinitives are the form of the verb that doesn't change to indicate person, numbers, or time. And most of the infinitives begin with two, but not all of them begin with two. So the infinitives that do not begin with two are called bare infinitives. So when are bare infinitives used? There are a few basic rules, and the first one is after the auxiliary verbs do. And the second one is after modal verbs, just like, for example, should, can, or may. And third one is after verbs of perception. For example, hear, see, etc. Something like that. And also after verbs that take the form verb plus object plus bare infinitives. So when you see this structure, you should use the bare infinitives. The fifth rule is after had better, would rather, cannot help but, and can or cannot do nothing about, something like that. When you see this, you should use the bare infinitives too. So the last rule is after why not. When you see this phrase, this phrase is to introduce questions or such suggestion. So when you see this phrase, you should use the bare infinitives too. So we're going to talk about the first rule, and I'm going to give you some examples sentences for you. And the first rule is after the auxiliary verb do. So I don't want to take the exams. So don't is the verb do. So we will need to use a bare infinitive after it. So want is the bare infinitive. She doesn't like to eat fish. Doesn't is the verb do, and like is the bare infinitive. So the second rule is after modal auxiliary verbs. So the first one is he will go to UK next month. So will is the modal auxiliary verb. So after it, we'll need to use a bare infinitive. He will go to UK next month. You can leave now. So can is the modal verb, and leave, we should use the bare infinitive after the modal verb. Rita should keep fit. Same. So there's some challenge here. Many people often find dare not this modal verb quite confusing. And let me see this sentence. John dare not eat in class. Dare not is a modal verb just like can, should, or may. So we'll need to use a bare infinitive after it. So John dare not eat in class. So here are 4 sentences here, so we'll decide whether it's correct or not. He needs to do something, and so we need to decide if these sentences are suitable in tenses and the rules of modal verbs. It's suitable in tenses for sentence 1, and he doesn't need to do something. It's logical in the tenses too. He need not do. So here, need not is something. It's a modal verb just like dare not. So it suits the laws, the rules of the bare infinitive. So this is correct. The last one, he needs not do. Needs not. It's not a correct phrase or correct modal verb. So it's not a correct sentence. Exercise time. I'm sorry I couldn't eat to your birthday party last night. So what should we fill in? Probably milk. You need not wash the dishes. You can go with us if you like. So, the third rule, after verbs of perception. I saw Mickey dance like a robot. So, saw is the verb of perception, so we need to use the infinitive. I feel his spirit fade away. I watched the bus go away. So, after verbs that take the form verb plus object plus infinitive. Betty lets her students eat in class. Lets is the structure. Lets her students eat in class. That's the structure. So, his description made the story sound believable. So, exercise time again. I saw a plane. Yeah, fly away. Let him make the decision himself. Make the prisoner talk. So, after had better, would rather, cannot help but, can or cannot do nothing but. It's like a twister, but okay. You had better see a doctor at once. We need to use a infinitive after had better. Judy had better lose a few pounds. Wow. Okay, after why not? Why not enroll this program? For example, why not come to the library with me? Why not? After why not, we need to use a bare infinitive. So, are we clear about that? And that's the summary of bare infinitive rules. So when you see these words, be reminded to use the bare infinitives. So, these are the verbs, and I think I won't repeat it. Okay, there's some gerunds and infinitive exercise that might be confusing, but we'll try to do it. And that's the answer. So I think we're all finished about this bare infinitives topic. So I hope you like this video, and I hope you learn more about bare infinitives through this video, and hope you enjoy it. Thank you.